Welcome to the deepest, darkest archives. Peruse through heroic tales of adventure, wrestle up some victuals, and recoup with the group. You've earned it. All this and more in the first chapter of the Dungeon Chronicles. Hello.
Okay.
Let's begin right now. I'm going to throw some shade at one of my players, but I'm Braxton. Why do I throw shade? Because I'm the DM and I can do that. These people are in my Dungeons & Dragons game, and I make the world for them. This is the Dungeon Chronicles. We're going to get started in a weird fashion today. Maybe let's throw some insults at each other, but
Okay, I'd love to.
I'd have to throw it to... I can't insult Ryan, but I'm going to insult Jamie, because every time we try to get the audio bed, which is for noise cancellation purposes, I hear like a little smack, or like a little snack, or like little breath. I don't know how she does. She's just got so much energy, creativity, and turn it into an insult, and she can't contain it.
I can't.
She can't contain. I'm gonna pass it to the other guy with the hat.
I'm just gonna pass it.
No, it's going. You're talking.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening?
This is like an awkward Zoom meeting.
That was so.
Yeah, you keep talking over each other.
That was very awkward.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Ryan. I play Ormano, and since we're in the well, I can't insult Jamie because you already insulted her, so I'll insult Kenneth.
What's up, man?
Kenneth, your hair is too damn perfect, man. Passing it over to Jamie.
Thanks, man. I'm hurt.
You should be,
Hi.
asshole.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I play Zerda, and I am trying so hard to steal Ryan's girlfriend from him.
Whoa. It's all right.
Sounds
I know
about right.
it's happening.
New development, huh?
Oh, right. Kenneth,
Yeah.
I guess you can go now.
Yo, what is up? It's Kenneth. I play
my God.
Salty, the half-orc pugilist. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to fucking say it. Fuck you, Braxton. Pass it on to you.
Oh my
Let's
god.
say I thought I was gonna get out of this with no insults because Jamie decided not to do it.
Well, she tossed
No,
something a little bit my way, yeah.
I
did
think
she?
insulted Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That's not really
Yes.
insulting him.
I'm gonna steal his girlfriend.
That means he's
He
not
likes
good
that. I
enough.
don't-
Yeah, it means I suck.
Damn, that's awful. You know what
Soft,
doesn't?
dude.
Soft, dude. You know what doesn't suck though?
What?
Oh, this intro does, but that's my fault because
Okay.
I led it this way. But what doesn't suck is what happened last time because y'all survived.
It kind
I
of sucked a
know.
little though.
Well, my
Kinda
legs
sucked
kind of
a little
fucked.
bit.
I got a hole in my knee.
Your knee- no,
am
they-
untouched.
They healed it up. You're untouched.
I was also untouched
yeah.
at the end of the fight before
Yeah.
last session too, so I'm just
I'm
Hold on.
untouched,
You're telling me
technically, yeah.
walking
that
through life.
you tell me
Yeah,
that
you
you
need
jump
to-
into a Hydra and you go
Uh-huh.
through a
You're
bunch of
right.
shit and you sleep inside of it and you wake up and you blow up a
And we're
Hydra
fine,
heart
Uh-huh.
and you don't get touched.
To be fair,
I'm also fine, yeah.
to be fair, I have half the HP of everyone else, but I have a 19 AC, so that makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Well,
I died for a second, but now I'm stable.
Just for a second.
I would also like to go on
And I'm
record and
good.
say that I rolled a d20 for a fire spell AoE once and then didn't do it, so I fixed it.
What does that mean?
For
What's
like
it called?
fireball, you don't roll a d20.
No.
It's
Yeah,
just
no,
you guys
you
do.
rolled the damage, yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I rolled a d20, and I think I said that it crit, and it didn't matter because she had like
I
Opposite
had like
to crit?
3 HP or
it was
something like that.
it was
so.
weird. She still
No, you-
almost died.
You let her use her nimble escape to take half
It did.
damage, as I
It's
believe.
creativity.
Yeah.
Just rule that as inspiration. It works. It's fine. So
Braxton
yeah.
over here rolling, trying to kill us even more with save or suck spells.
Which, speaking of inspiration, Braxton,
Oh.
yeah, what's up?
you know, between your walking speed and your health box in D&D Beyond, there's this little
It is, but people
this
hate
little
it.
box that
Ryan
say
hates it.
inspiration.
I don't hate it.
You hate
Just
it.
throwing
I
it
still
out
use it.
there.
Just don't use
It's
it.
fine. Most people forget about it.
I
You get
love
advantage
it.
enough on stuff.
Hey, you could
so-
use
I
it.
think
You could
it's
use it in this
fine.
game, Braxton. You feel
I mean,
like so
kinda-
inclined.
I do
If you're
some pretty
feeling it.
inspired things.
This is
Well,
true.
wouldn't you say me letting you? You're basically a Beastmaster Paladin. Basically,
I mean,
What?
basically.
No,
Beast
that was
mask.
one. That was one encounter.
the lizard.
No, I made friends with a lizard.
Or
I made
mouse?
friends with a Hydra. I've made friends with the roper thingy.
I think we've just
Okay,
decided
this is true.
Zerda is the wrong class. She needs to be a monk or something, so you can do like
Monk?
fist damage because she the amount of things
Yeah,
she
she
punches.
never uses
Yeah.
her
Oh, shit.
axe,
It's
bro.
guaranteed damage. You don't have to roll dice.
I do use my axes.
Asks.
I do use my
I gave you a new
ass.
one.
Use my ass. I use both of my asses.
Damn.
My
what
assets.
happened last time, Braxton? Tell us.
I just said it, didn't I? By saying how you survived things, I said what happened. But let me reel it back.
Yeah,
because
you need to
weren't-
go into
your
more
passive,
detail.
Give us
your
a
passive
summary.
perception wasn't good enough. Well, we haven't been moving like along too much because you've been lodged inside of a Hydra. Why? Well, it seems like he needed some like Pepto-Bismol or something inside him because his stomach was messed up. He's also like 3 times as big as he usually is. So on the way to the event horizon, our ultimate goal, the ever vague, like, let's get one piece. The Hydra ate you guys on the ship that you were on, and you jumped inside, you started fighting its body parts and its immune system, and then you decided, through a little bit of persuasion on my end through an NPC, to sleep inside of the fleshy combines of this Hydra. You did so after meeting Jackal, this dude who says he's under the employment of some Dr. Slide. Seems cool, except for the fact that he kind of looks like he's a slimy, decaying person, which maggots won't even eat the flesh of. Probably not the
He's
hallmark
also
of a
not
healthy
undead.
human. He's also not undead. Very interesting. So he stands around and protects you guys, except Ormano doesn't think he did too well. So he quipped at him a bit after an altercation with some more of these maggots, which prior Salty's leg was eaten by. So due danger and perception of said danger was very much earned. It's not the safest place. They figure out the sleep, wake up, and they go with this Mr. Jackal person to encounter the heart, this thing that's been beating inside of their heads. And I will note, I did have heart sound effects for the stream, but if you listen to the episode, it was mixed together with the audio and it got too quiet. So that's on me. I need to separate those things in the future.
Most of the time, though.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Only
I just
when there
didn't have
was
headphones on that time.
only when there was music.
But there were these murmurings of things and stuff. That's my favorite phrase. But it seemed as though somebody from forest or elven heritage was complaining and lamenting about actions that they've taken, as well as some mutterings of Marlowe's mixed in together. And you encounter this glob of flesh that is spouting off random things, wants and desires, kill me, don't kill me, kill that one, kill that one. You guys said, screw it, let's just kind of run up to it, even though it seems to be like trying to charm us and either make us hit our friends or run into it. You resist it. You cut the figure of the woman because this rod is inside of her chest, and that stops her, holds her from demorphing back into this flesh. And then Ormano just like gashes it open, reaches his fist in there. And I guess he pulls it out a little bit, something like that. And then just before Jackal can cast his giant fireball spell to eviscerate the heart of the Hydra and stop its regeneration for good, he's basically been eaten alive at this point and regenerating over and over. It's real great. Zerda finds a little item that's being held out by the figure of a humanoid rotund man who was speaking with Marlowe's voice, grasps onto it, barely dodges out of this fireball spell. I did give her advantage on it with her nimble escape stuff. It's basically inspiration.
After a nat 1 from Salty to wrap her in the whip, whipped her with a nat 1. So
and hit her in the face. So it was a little bit of a comedy of errors there, but she grabbed it. Didn't necessarily get out, but took less damage. And everybody's okay? Question mark? Cue music.
I'm face down in the dirt.
What dirt?
In the flesh.
In the flesh dirt.
I was making a reference to a emo song, but okay, sure.
Well, as the fire fades and the intensity dies, and I see Zerda's body, I will charge over.
Careful.
And I will use healing hands and restore 4 hit points to her.
You did spare the dying just a moment before we ended, so.
Yeah, but this at least brings her back up.
Brings her up.
All right. So you heal her up?
Yeah.
The events before you right now, you've never
is she
fought.
holding the item?
She's got it in her clutches,
Yeah.
yes. Give me a perception check on that.
Oh. Ooh. Perception, you say 17.
17, okay. You look in Zerda's cold clutches. Well, I guess it's warm, but she was about to die, so a lot of
In
mixture
my
of
tiny little hand.
tiny little hands. They seem to be pulsating a bit,
Ew.
as if something is trying to escape from it. That's all you can see from this point, and a little bit of glowing as well. that went not quite to plan. Is
Yeah,
everyone
I'll
okay?
She'll be okay, yeah.
I think I'm fine. Ormano, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
I look at the heart.
The music inside my head makes me think I'm not. I'm scared.
Well, you're looking. Let's make this intense. You're looking as these maggots are squirming around, looking for fresh flesh to chew into, but it's all singed and burned. Salty, give me a perception check.
Did we see the
or
the
investigation.
gash or whatever the heck that we were talking about?
That's what this is for.
Did I not use any lay on hands last session?
You did once.
We rested.
16.
though.
But then we had a long rest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna dump 15 health into myself.
As the song ends perfectly.
16.
16. You look around and you investigate nearly every portion of the area where the heart was being held by these veins, arteries, strings of flesh that were being eaten alive and regrowing after these maggots were chewing through it. It's been singed, and whatever portion was there of a heart is just reduced to ashes. All of these connecting tendrils are burnt to a crisp. They look kind of like jerky. And behind the heart, actually, almost to the point where it seems like it was going to pierce into it because of your perception check, it is just barely to the point of where it was going to stab him and cause a lot more pain. So this might have been a greater experience, but it's there. And it seems to have caught the flesh as it was trying to pull back out. It's tightly pulled into there because it's kind of serrated, not meant to be pulled out. It's meant to go in, not come out. Salty, you do know about
that
these
is
things.
that is how harpoons work.
They do work that way. But Salty, you know this. That's why I'm explaining to you. This is your brain thinking. You all have me in your brain.
I don't like
Scary.
that. All right, so I think we have a way out of here if we need to leave now.
Yeah, I mean, we probably should. Zerda's not looking too hot after getting
I'm
blown
gonna-
up.
I'm gonna not look at what's in my hand, but stuff it in my pocket, and I'm gonna pull out the jar that Fish is in, and I'm gonna check on him.
Fish has his ears still plugged up like he did before, so he's just reading the paper.
Okay.
He's good. He turns it. He's in the
I'm gonna-
Daily News.
I'm
Hydra.
gonna fog up the glass and draw a little heart and put him back in the bag.
He waves.
So we have the thing that Marlo gave us, and we have the thing that Jackal wants, right?
Correct.
Both of them.
So,
All right, Jackal.
well, yeah.
Anything else here?
It would seem your little friend grabbed something from the heart. Mind if I take a look at this?
Later.
Yeah, we should.
Later, when we're out of the fucking Hydra,
Probably get out of
that
here
Come on
might
on the boat.
be dying.
I mean,
Well-
the guy's heart's gone, so he's probably not going to be lasting much longer.
That's true. He does seem to be slowing down. Any ideas?
Yes, we fucking cut open where that harpoon is and climb on the rope and get the fuck out of here.
Well, if you cut that,
leads back to our boat.
well, if you cut the flesh open, what is the harpoon going to go hold on to?
You just cut beside it and then
We
Ah.
hold on to the harpoon.
It shouldn't be
That's smart.
regenerating anymore, I would imagine. But
It's true.
I don't really
Do you
know
have
Hydra.
anything sharp?
I mean, I got a
Have
dagger.
axes.
I have a knife.
You can make an attempt at it. I don't know how you could get through that flesh.
All
These
right,
things are
pal.
tough.
Watch and learn.
I'll stuff in the rod that I
Yeah, here
ripped
we
out of the
go.
lady and
Stuff
pull out
in the rod.
and pull out the dagger.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, cool. Yeah.
I've incised things before. Is that how you say it?
You've
all right.
what?
Section.
It's like incision. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Give
okay, that's not
me.
what I thought
This
you
is a
said.
weird ass check.
Uh-huh.
Give me a medicine check for this.
That's what I was hoping
because
for.
of the way you flavored it.
I don't
That's,
think that's
what
that
I was
weird.
hoping for.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Do you want
strength
me
would be
to-
the obvious
That's
one.
not great.
Do you want me to help you with my axes?
Yeah, I'll just tell you where to slice, and we'll make this a quick process.
Yeah, do
Yes.
advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
No.
See, there's the
That's
inspiration.
better.
What'd you get?
24.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you start carving through it, and it's really tough, but when you bring your knife down, Zerda gets the kind of blunt part of her axe and just smacks it on the top
there,
of your tool,
Zerda,
and it
right
just
there.
kind of...
We're chiseling this thing open.
Perfect.
Yeah, pretty
Perfect.
much. Just like a fine
Never done
statue.
something
Just
this big
ding, ding, ding.
before, but hey, we're making it work.
I swear. All this is turning into. A few rips of your weapons later, you've cut open a hole big enough for probably, a medium-sized person to walk through.
And it's like open to the world.
If you pull... this is too many opportunities
going.
for gross.
Keep going.
Pull the meat apart. Yeah, you
Shove
could
my head
probably
out.
squeeze through. Yeah, give me another perception check there.
Can I like grab onto the chain and like tie myself to the chain?
Not
If you sneak past him or squeeze past him and try to jump out.
that will only be a 9.
Only 9. You look through and it seems like there still is a bit of dust kicked up at the moment because this thing's tumbling down. There's
Yeah.
a good song we could play for that, but
We
we
gotta
can't.
get out
so,
of here.
yeah, you can't tell much outside of that information, but you do
That's
see the
why we need
chain.
to-
It's really taut, so it seems like you could walk across it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tie myself kind of like to the chain so that I have like when you're climbing and you have a rope as an anchor.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Easy enough.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so you
does
hop
it-
on, or yeah, go ahead.
Does it look like the chain is like, is it at an incline, decline?
Or is it straight?
It's kind of at a
Straight.
decline,
Or just a
Okay.
climb.
and it's ahead of you.
All right, well, I'm going to turn around, give a little salty salute to the remains of Marlowe. Jackal, are you coming with us?
You know, yes, I don't want to be left inside of this rotting carcass as the
Oh, well,
maggots
let's-
finish their meal.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a thing that surprising that you say. Let's go.
Interesting. I feel insulted.
Okay, you all pull the flesh of
I hold it open for whoever needs
this
it.
poor creature. Okay.
Zerda's already kind of set up. I'll just kind of slap her on the back and cast guidance.
You'll lead the pack, I guess.
Zerda, how are you jumping out and getting onto this chain? It's about 10 feet away from you. Or you wouldn't have done it
how
10 feet away. It's like 5
How
feet away from you.
thick is the chain?
It's pretty big. I would say if Salty were to grab onto it, he would just probably barely be able to get one of the links and close his entire hand on it. It's big.
Okay. So if it's that big, I'm going to do one of those like where you're hanging upside down and you're doing like climbing with your legs and hands. You know what I mean?
Okay. In that case, give me an acrobatics check.
You can add a D4.
And then I have my rope to secure me if I fall. Oh, so good.
Nice.
God.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
No, I was gonna avoid it, but we've been saying that all weekend.
25.
25. Oh, that's great. You start just like
I just
swimming
start going.
across this thing. Yeah, you're going.
My ears are straight out for
Oh.
balance.
That's cute. And they kind of like start twitching and moving
Yeah.
depending on where the wind's the wind is pushing. If you're walking like this, it's on your left side as this seems to be moving. Oh man, nautical people are going to screw on me if I get this direction incorrect, but it seems to be going towards the north. The wind is coming southward and you are kind of like flapping like a sign in Skyrim if you like smack it in VR. It's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
I'm
But yeah,
singing a
you're
little climbing
shuffling
song.
across. You guys see Zerda move into the dust.
Like
You
she's
guys like
part
to do.
spider. I guess I'll go
Sure.
second.
Okay. How are you going to do it?
I'm holding open the thing for people.
Does it look like it's enough of a decline that I could like slide down?
Yeah, with
Okay.
enough of a push at first.
All right, so this is I'm gonna have my spear and like jump and like put it above me to like
Yes, zip line.
zip line it down.
Okay.
Here we go.
Zara, what's your climbing speed? Just what's your movement?
My movement speed is 30, so my climbing speed is 15.
Gotcha. Okay,
I'll
Armano,
give her a
roll
minute,
me.
you know.
Okay,
But
yeah.
if I'm not paying
give
attention,
me
yeah, I'll just
another acrobatics check.
How
nice.
smooth is that chain
Well, it's also
link?
because your arms, you have long arms, and then so you have the thing above it, like your staff. So if you come towards me and then you kind of like jump a little bit and just like thread the needle, you can go right past me.
That's a good
Okay.
point. 16. You said athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I was reformulating the check in my brain, and that is exactly what I decided you
Nice.
needed to get. So you do start approaching Zerda after a couple of seconds, and then you get towards her, and just like we suggested,
You snooze, you
not
lose,
mitigating.
Zerda.
To Kenneth, the player's point, it's not very smooth. So you're like going down,
Oh, yeah.
the wind's pushing
Just-
you.
You're probably gonna need a new staff.
Let me take a look here.
You get my spear, it's fine.
Shall I head ahead of you, or
Yes, I'll get it. Go ahead.
let me see? Okay, well,
He just like squats down and does a dive through,
Excuse me.
and you hear a bit of like an incantation and like some clapping noise, and he He doesn't jump on the chain. He just kind of goes out.
He just flies.
Yeah, you
Bye.
after
See you, mate.
after a couple of seconds, Ormano and Zerda, you see the awkward flying form of Jackal just kind of like scooting through the air. It's really awkward looking. It's like by no laws of aviation should this man be flying. Just like
That's eating there, buddy.
All right.
Do we see the? Hopefully we see the boat, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
But you're going. It is very dusty at this point. Salty, are you going down with the ship or you jumping?
Again, I give another nod and a salute to the ship, aka Marlowe. And then I have a climbing speed with this jacket, so I have a climbing speed of 30 feet. So nice. I just like jump and like we'll say
You do the strong man hand over hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do the hand over hand like climbing a rope,
Nice.
but climbing rope downwards.
Damn. Have you ever seen like a really, really fit gymnast doing stuff like that? It's kind of scary because of how
It's
fast
like the
they're going.
rock
Intimidating.
climber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going super fast. Yeah, I mean, you start catching up to Ormano and you're like honking at him, like, come on, move over, let me pass, get in the
Come
right
on,
lane.
old man.
You would
Move out
get
of the
to
way.
me. You would get to me first. How do you
Yeah.
get past me?
I think
Both
I
of
just
you
like
guys.
swing around you, like just use my fucking big ass arms for momentum.
Jesus Christ. Where were all these good rolls before? Did I even
Oh, I
make
didn't
you
roll. That's just
You got a climbing speed.
man.
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. All right.
While
Fine.
we're going, can I
My hands are calloused enough.
cast thaumaturgy to just shout out?
We're coming back.
Okay, yeah.
Just to give him a heads up.
Does that have does that have
Just
any
verbal. Just verbal.
Okay. You checked ahead of time, didn't you? You sly dog. I was about to look. That was a good DM I've had in my brain, but I don't study the player's handbook that often. Okay, you guys, congrats. You've escaped from the body of Marlowe. What music do we want to put on here? Let's play this.
You like jazz?
Oh no.
Could do jazz. But I don't feel like it's of the occasion. So you guys start moving through, and
Mhm.
it's a bit. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just imagining Salty just like a gorilla. Like a gorilla swinging through the trees, but on one rope.
Immaculate. And the chains give you a good foothold too, because you just kind of grip your hands into it because they're that big.
But if you slip, one of your fingers is broken.
Or you fall into the ground. And
Yeah,
if
that's
you
fine.
ever do look below you, I want to say it's probably over 100 feet that just goes straight down as it's declining. And this is a long chain, so it's not very steep. And you guys, you do get tired, but you roll well enough, and Salty is fit. So Ormano and Salty, you're moving about the same speed at the moment, and Zerda, you're just cruising along. It's not too difficult. After, I would say, about a minute or two, you do start seeing the silhouette of the ship through the dust right now, but it's not moving at this point. The momentum of the chain begins to slow down as the movement of Marlowe also comes to a stop.
Mm-hmm.
You would assume maybe he's passed on at this point, lost the energy. You don't know. Well, he did lose his heart.
Yeah, his heart
We're
has
gonna be
exploded.
disgusting, guys.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be covered in sweat going through a dust storm.
You're getting sandblasted.
And flesh and
You're worrying
guts.
about sweat? We were just in a fucking Hydra.
No, I'm saying we're gonna get to the ship and we're gonna be covered in mud.
Oh yeah, true.
It's fine. It's okay.
Also, we have an anchor now, I guess. Just big Marlowe. Hopefully there's a way to detach the chain. I would think there would be.
Hopefully the engineer did that. So as you guys start getting closer, give me a perception check again, all of you.
Ooh, let's go. Oh, that was almost good. 12.
Ooh, that was really good.
Okay.
I don't know. It was okay.
Ormano,
22.
Zerda.
12.
2 12s and a 22. It'd be better if you got a 24. So, Ormano, since you're probably still in the front, as it might be a bit difficult for Salty to pass you over with just the spear being pointy.
Come on, old lady.
Hey,
lady.
I'm
You're
taking a
moving
seat
about the same
crowd.
speed. It's still difficult to see at this point, but you just wait to get closer and closer, and it seems like the ship has been beat up a bit. You look to maybe find out what it is, and it seems mostly just weathering from this storm. Your experience of going across this chain, you've kind of felt the piercing sand go across your skin, just like if you were moving really fast in a rainstorm and it pelts you. You see two figures at the front just kind of looking out, and they're listening as well at this moment. And you begin to approach the back end of the ship, whatever that wording is. Salty?
Aft.
aft. You begin to approach the aft. It's still open. Do you just jump straight in? What do you do?
Tally-o!
Whatever that is. Yeah, you jump straight in, and it looks like this sort of seated ballista, much larger than the ones you used above, is about where you're going to land. With your acrobatics checks from earlier, you and Salty, you guys land on with ease. And nobody's here in this area to greet you. Salty, it looks as though it's the same as you left it.
No welcoming party.
I'll beat up
Also,
my spear.
this storm has lasted a while. It's lasted at least, 2 days?
That's true. Yeah, we've been in there for a minute.
No, where's Zerda at?
Okay. She's still coming.
Yeah, just about 30 seconds later, Sarah would.
How is my spear like really nasty?
I mean, it's pretty beat up, and if you look at it now, it's like probably cut halfway through it.
Damn.
Here you go, mate. I hand you my harpoon.
Oh, you sure? I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I could. All right.
I'm holding the two big objects. Can I look around and see if my box is still up here?
You're down, so right now it's like literally the ass opened up and you just jumped inside of it. Not to have more like body stuff, but
Yeah,
below deck.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to
Cool.
immediately take off and go find Tintin.
Okay.
Yeah, run.
Yeah,
to the
you
top,
land in
look
there.
for my, while she's doing that, I'll look for my box.
Okay. Yeah. Give me investigations, the two of you.
Oh man, I'm wrong.
Hey, we're back.
Okay.
15.
11.
15 and 11. With the assistance of the booming voice of Ormano before, if you guys just run up deck, you'd be able to find there Tintin and Major are waiting for you. Guys, are you okay? You were in there for a long time.
Yeah. About a day and a half. Yeah, we're fine, I think.
Bardish isn't here?
Bardish is here. He's just resting.
Okay.
Where was he?
He, after you guys got eaten, he saw it and he started trying to get inside, but he really couldn't. And he went overboard for a bit and we had to fish him out of the sand.
Guy?
Yeah. It was a little pitiful. Don't tell him I said that. But anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm glad you're all right. I was
Are you,
a little worried.
are you sure it's Bardish?
What do you mean?
Oh, when I got up above deck, I didn't see Bardish anywhere.
I don't know. It seemed like him. You can go talk to him if you want. He's probably sleeping
All
somewhere
right.
below deck, one of the rooms.
All right. Major, salute.
Glad to see you back.
Yeah. Thanks for not panicking.
You see it all. What was that?
So thanks for not panicking.
Well, we would have had reason to panic, but that beast wasn't really fighting us. I was ready for the worst after those weird, like, sand moles, whatever they were. It seemed to be leading us more so.
I think it got pretty full off of us.
Maybe.
He had enough, yeah. Had a fist sandwich.
I think he
I
was
fist
just
bumper
scared.
mono.
He just needed help.
Yeah.
What would a monster like that need help with?
Long story.
Getting put to rest.
Well, I mean, we've got time, I suppose. We're not really going anywhere until we get lodged out of it.
Yeah, I was about to head back down, just making sure you're all right. I'm gonna go check out this harpoon, make sure we can detach it. And be on the lookout for if you see a slimy, weird flying person. Don't worry, I think he's with us.
His name's Jackal.
He's fine.
Okay.
A little weird, but friendly enough.
Yeah, Tintin's been trying to tell me ways to disengage the thing that you shot out of here. She seems like she probably could help you out a bit.
All right. And one more thing before we leave, or I leave. Have you heard of a Mr. Slade? Mr. Slide?
Yeah.
Slide.
Here and there, I mean, most of the time the people that have mentioned him that have passed through Waymore have been a bit eccentric. Did you hear this name from anyone in particular? Find something inside the body?
And this Jackal guy.
There shouldn't be any
Slimy
cause for
flyer.
alarm. That's a weird conjunction of words.
Yeah, he said there's some city just past the event horizon, I think, or right before it, I can't remember, where this guy lives.
Might be one of the new settlements that happened. Since passing through the event horizon's not super easy, there have been a few cultures of people that have cropped up here and there. It's almost like two separate worlds at this point, but there's a couple of settlements to the more eastern side of that whole area. Might be talking about one of those.
Yeah, they said they do alchemy there. Wait, no, I was passed out. Ormano tells me that he said that they did alchemy there.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably more likely the school itself.
Well, he said he used to be a
practice.
janitor at the school. This not Slide, but this Jackal guy. Which imagine Slide might have been a doctor at this alchemy school.
And probably experimented on him. I don't know how I feel about that.
Hmm?
What's Applebee's?
What?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
The school.
Alchemy.
That's what I said.
Alchemy.
What is that?
It's like brewing potions and alcohol.
Like beer?
Yes,
yeah,
like beer.
Yeah, like beer.
Oh my god.
It's how people make beer.
I've never been to a brewery before. We should go have a tasting.
Yeah, we'll look into
sure.
it for sure.
Well, let me go see if I can unlodge us so we can go get to that
If you
tasting.
need any
I'll come
help,
with you.
Salty, just holler.
All right, I got Tintin. She's much smarter than any of us.
Yeah,
so.
she's pretty ripped too.
She's also small. She can get into the tiny places that
Yeah, it's
my
mostly
sausage
just-
fingers can't.
Sorry, Sarah, you've been replaced.
I found the manual in the book. That's it.
Oh.
Oh.
Is there a crow's nest on this boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romano's
I
been
wanna-
up there a few times.
Oh, right. I want to climb up in there.
Yeah, sure.
Did I find
Get up there after
my,
a bit.
box?
You find your box? Yes, it is still sitting up there, and the box isn't harmed itself, but around it, there's a couple of cuts in a circular fashion around it.
I'll charge to it.
Yeah, you run over. I mean, you've got the tools to open it up quickly. You investigate inside. It doesn't seem like anything was touched. There's a couple of things that have been moved around. You've probably got pockets and things to secure stuff in there.
Yeah,
it's all in place.
I'll
but a
stuff
little
the
shuffled.
harpoon in there, and I'll pull out the two small lodestones that I've rubbed on Salty before. I'm gonna try to cast Mending on the spear, see if it helps the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you've cast the spell plenty of times before. You lay the spear onto the ship itself, and you rub the lodestones together on it, and it begins to grow together. Kind of like how the staff sprouted these trees and woods around whenever Zerda cast it. Looks similar.
Do you
Bless
think if
your
you
soul.
have two massive lodestones, you could just repair anything? Just like put a ship between two
clack 'em
massive
together.
lodestones, and it just fucking repairs the ship. Yeah.
Maybe enough time.
Maybe. Might come in handy someday. Get some big old rocks. Okay, Zerda, you get to the top of the crow's nest. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna plop myself down and look at the thing in my pocket.
Oh, okay. It seems to be a gemstone. It's a deep ruby red, and it's shaped like an anatomical heart. There's a couple of cuts that come off and look like the portions anatomically. Not that Zerda would know. Maybe if she's killed something and taken its heart out and eaten it, it seems similar.
I mean,
and
I imagine she would have because she hunted
Yeah,
back home. So
yeah. So it's familiar to you. You get a sense that you might want to eat it, but it's hard and rocky. So
see, the
maybe
funny
not.
thing is, I was about to joke and say I eat it.
Do you?
If I get the sense that I should eat it,
I mean, it's a rock. If Zerda wants to eat rocks, yes. If not, no.
I will say, knowing her, it's not the first time she would have swallowed a rock. Because
roll to
I
rock for me.
myself have swallowed a rock, so what do I
Roll-
do? What?
Roll to rock.
Roll to
know.
rock?
Yeah. And
What
add
do
your
I
intelligence
to rock?
modifier.
So subtract my intelligence modifier. Cool.
Yeah. You can add a negative number. Mm-hmm.
I got a 0.
Don't eat the fucking item. Don't you do it.
I'm
yeah,
gonna look
so
around and I'm gonna like put it in my mouth and I'm gonna like make sure
Doesn't-
nobody's watching me.
it doesn't taste good. That's the only input I'll have.
I don't see anything in it. Like if I like try to see if there's something
It's just
inside.
a really pretty rock, essentially. It kind of pulsates a bit. She's thinking real hard about this one.
There's smoke coming out of one of her ears.
Steaming.
So, Mono, do you think, given a chance, that Zelda would eat a rock? I don't know why I'm thinking about this right now.
Not possible. You're not that stupid.
Nah, she wouldn't.
I swallowed the rock.
Oh, boy.
No!
I rolled to see if I would swallow the rock, and I did.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, because it's about the size of your fist.
Bro, you're about to fucking choke on this rock.
She would never,
fine.
Salty, never.
Oh, 10? It was almost much better, but...
It gets caught a bit, and you're like... and you cough it up, because that's a too low of a roll.
That's fine.
That's what.
At
That's
least you
what
didn't fucking
I'll
choke
roll.
to death.
Yeah, almost did. I just did like a flat check. And it plops back down with a really dense thud onto the wood of the crow's nest.
Well, that was rude. I'm gonna open Fish's jar and hand it to him to look at.
I mean, you can kind of like get the end of it in there.
Well, he doesn't, I'm not putting
he
it
can
in the
look at
jar.
We need to get fish stats.
Yeah.
I'll
Fats.
Fat
Fat stacks.
I'll just. What do I want to roll here for fish? This is so odd. Let's roll d20 and see how this goes.
Arcana for fish.
He didn't do. He starts to like tap on it. He puts a little one of those one-handed
He pulls
manacles.
out one of those little like jeweler's scopes.
Looks into it, taps it, shrugs. He does like a little finger thing like this, and like a gesture with his hand, like he's pointing a wand, and that's about it.
I don't know what any of that means, but thank you.
Salty.
Yes.
You run downstairs with Tintin to go check out the large. I don't even know what to call it. It's just a big old ballista harpoon thing, and it's left in the state that you had it before. What'd you like to do?
All right. I want to investigate if there's like a release, like to release the chain, from the firing mechanism.
Yeah, roll investigation with advantage or
Sure.
vehicle handling, because
Yeah.
Tintin is assisting you with the manual as you guys look over it.
Okay. Vehicle, so proficiency. That's just gonna be +2 because it's just proficiency. 15.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You look over the book. Wait, can Salty read?
No, Salty can't read.
Okay, well, she's pointing. There's pictures there, so you can understand it. Even Salty. So you're looking, and it seems to be that there is a large lever to the right of the seat. It's kind of hard to get to unless you sit down into it, but it seems like if you just pull that, it might just release the chain.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what those pages mean. Don't worry,
Go
I
ahead.
can read.
Okay.
And I sit in the seat and then pull the lever.
So you pull, and it's tough, but there's like a clasp there, and then you remember, the picture said to squeeze, and you squeeze, you pull it, and there's like a large cranking, and it's just like you cut a rope that had a lot of tension on it, and it whips across the ship, and it lurches forward a bit before it crashes down, and then there's just a large snake of a chain falls down, assumedly where the dead body or carcass of Marlowe is.
Well,
That was eventful.
yeah, good thing it didn't whip back at us and try to destroy the ship. Because you don't note to self, Tintin, if you're ever messing with rope or anything with tension, just be the most careful you can. Because you don't know where that's going once the tension is released.
It's kind of like therapy.
Yes, one of my friends lost their eye when they cut a rope and the tension whipped back and whipped him in the eye.
It did warn a bit about that, but it seems like whoever designed this is really smart.
Oh, so you did.
Aww,
No, but I could
that's sweet.
try to make something smaller one day, maybe for
That'd be
easier
cute.
travel.
That'd be
A
cute.
sand skiff.
Like a little skiff.
Mm.
Oh, well, yeah. I believe you could do that. How you holding up?
I'm doing okay. It was rather uneventful after you guys left. The monsters that you were fighting before, they turned tail and never came back. And then
All right.
we thought we were about to be eaten by several heads. Well, you guys were. And then it consumed you and started pulling the ship. You were
Yeah.
reversed for a bit.
Oh, it's all fine now. You don't need to worry about that. So probably next stop is gonna be the Event Horizon. Do need to talk to you about some stuff though before we get there. Some alchemical school or something like that you might know of, but we can table that for now. Just go check and make sure everyone else is fine, and so I can steer the ship where it needs to go if we want to keep moving.
Okay. We were able to see the Event Horizon at one point, and then the storm kind of kicked up again. We shouldn't be that far away.
So, are you familiar with these kinds of storms? Because usually, would they usually last this long?
I mean, it's more usual out to the west where there's a giant desert, but it seems like some sort of cross draft or wind has come this way. It's pretty unusual.
Maybe it was Marlowe's doing or something like that. Alright, well, it's just weather. We don't really need to worry about it. Just stay below deck if you can.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Alright, well, you did good. I pat her head a little bit and walk up above deck.
Alright. Ormano, what have you been doing?
I want to play with the rod.
Yeah, you will.
Just like pull it out. Does it look like the same rod that we found in the forest? Or
Yeah, the one that you gave to
kind of
Ormano
rod?
seems to be of the same material. I mean, it's not cut exactly the same as it was before. Maybe a little bit more makeshift, but it seems to be the same color and the same texture.
Oh, the lightning rod. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do I
Pieces
see
coming
that
together.
guy from the crow's nest? Can I see him anywhere?
Perception check?
Yeah, around
Or
this
maybe
time,
he just
I was
fucking...
gonna-
Because we still have his item, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he wanted this. I got a 19.
Yes. Okay, so you look around in the crow's nest, and this is definitely the function of it. You don't find a crow, but you do see him kind of circling around above, just looking down at you guys.
I'll wave to him.
Looks, you see him kind of wave back and shwoo.
Hey,
Less like
Zerda,
a jackal.
you see that
More like
guy
a
that we're
vulture.
looking for?
Is he coming to the...
He's passing you, and he's going down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, all of you, at least
just
when
doesn't
Salty gets
answer.
back up. He's coming down. He's
Okay.
landing over.
Zerda, you
I'll
okay up
come-
there?
Yeah, I'll come down from the crow's nest.
Okay.
There she is.
I appear beside Ormano. Hello.
Oh, should be doing that.
Hey, real quick, Zerda. Me and Ormano were having a discussion. Would you ever eat a rock?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. I hand Ormano some money.
Thanks.
Who do you take me for? Somebody who won't try anything once?
You do see the item in
You
her
got me
hand she's
there.
holding. It's hard to miss it. It's a
Yeah,
red
I pull out
glowing
the
stone.
heart from Fish, and it's covered in my slobber.
Oh, so
I
you
see.
literally just did that. All right.
Yes.
And then whoosh.
It like kind of told me to, so. Oh, hello.
Hey, Jackal.
Hey, Jack.
Is everyone okay?
Yes, but I choked on a rock, so.
I wouldn't do that. That's a very special rock.
You know what it is?
Well, yeah.
Whenever a Hydra had grown particularly accustomed to my custodial duties, or seemed to see me as some sort of a help to it, as it was just suffering constantly during these tests, if one would die against the rules of the university, a particularly powerful adventurer may be tried to pass the exam with flying colors. Sometimes this would be in its remains as they cleaned up.
Aw.
What's it do?
It can have different properties, but for the most part, some of the attributes of a Hydra might be left within it if it is put into some sort of jewelry or item that you, however crude, put on your body somewhere.
You mean like regeneration or something?
Regeneration.
Gosh dang it. Just rehashing all the jokes that happened this week. We just need a vlog.
Just to varying degrees, it depends. This one in particular looks rather pure. This monster must have... It's rather not a monster. This Hydra must have known you quite well.
It told me to eat it.
I don't think it did.
It did.
Okay, well,
And I tried and I choked.
Depending on which of you feels like holding it over a night or finding some sort of person that can identify it for you, you'd probably figure out what sort
Do you
of
think
qualities it
Tintin
has.
Tintin could. She's smart.
Where is she?
He's
Oh, she's
right here.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, she's about the same height as you, but Ormano, you look down by Salty, and she's right there.
Ah! Hello.
I'm gonna wipe off the heart and I'm gonna hand it to her.
You wipe it off, and then you get like guts and blood on it. So it's just like Indiana Jonesing some dirt on the surface of this thing.
Yeah.
And place it in her hands.
Yeah.
And she turns around for a moment, and you see like a couple of like chips of the stone coming off,
Ah!
and then tinkerings. And a couple of seconds go by, and she turns around. Who takes it from her after she hands it back?
It's probably Zerda.
Yeah, probably Zerda.
Okay.
I hold my hand out.
I want to do like a Dark Souls level thing, because I wrote some fun stuff for this, but let's see.
Fucking
We
do
go. Do you have your character sheet up?
it. Yeah, always.
Let's try and do some D&D Beyond
No,
magic
Zerda.
stuff.
Yeah.
Into
you can-
beyond.
You can have it right now, but my knee is still hurting, so if it does some regenerative abilities, I might need to sit with it for a little bit, get the aches and the worm pain out of my limb.
And
You sound like my grandmother.
Okay.
I'd say
Your grandmother is very tough.
no matter what it says to you, probably shouldn't eat this thing again, I would imagine.
Yeah, you might choke.
I mean, it only told me to eat it when it was full size, but she kind of shaved it off a little, so.
I probably still
she's
wouldn't
refined
eat
it down to kind of an oval shape with rough cuts. Like, it's not perfect because she's not a jeweler, but she also.
I'm gonna pick up all of the bits that were dropped and put them in a little pouch.
Okay, good. I thought you were gonna eat them. Yeah,
No.
you can add Hydra's Heart dust to your inventory as well as the item I'm about to add. Okay, and
That
if you
sounds like a
refresh your
drug.
page, look for Hydra's Will in your
Hydra
equipment.
Heart
If you
dust.
Hydra's Will, if you refresh your page. And she gives you a little note as well to read, or she can explain it to you.
What did you? Yeah, none of us can read except Romano.
That's very true. Okay, but
I think
I'll
Romano can read, right?
Yeah.
leave that to her, and she can
Yeah.
tell you about it if you want. There's the items I make have long descriptions now, so not the easiest thing to.
Your syntax, Braxton.
I'll
My
regrow
syntax.
it, but Zerda just stares at it with wide eyes and goes,
Yes, I know exactly what this does.
What does it do?
I mean, can you read Zerda?
No,
I assume. I'm sorry. I can explain.
if you drew pictures, I could read that.
So you can remember, I'll draw a picture and I'll explain it so the rest of you can hear
Yeah.
about it as well.
Okay.
So the most important thing is to know that this cannot be used if you take any sort of fire damage for about a minute's worth of time. But it's essentially the heart of that Hydra that died just a moment ago. If once per kind of long rest, if you, as a reaction to being reduced to 0 hit points, now we're entering DM's terms, you can
Cool.
speak the command word, which effectively will just have Marlowe be the command word for this,
Oh,
to be brought back
cute.
to 1 HP. So once per long rest, as a reaction to going to 0,
orcish endurance, basically.
back to 1
Hey,
HP.
it's me.
And you may immediately expend any number of hit dice to gain temporary HP equal to the number rolled. Temporary HP? So, yes, it goes to temp HP. Temporary hit points granted with this ability are only lost after completing a long rest or if another source grants additional temporary hit points. Just blah, blah, blah. Also adds 2 to con saving throws.
Nice.
Plus
So-
2 to con saves?
So you lose the regeneration capability for a minute after taking fire damage.
All right. Thank you for that app description.
Yeah,
I think
voice back
even
normal now.
either Omano or Zerda should take that because I already can do that innately.
Oh,
What a Chad. Hello, it's Braxton the Demon. I bring a message from the gods. I don't know. Anyway, go to @DungeonCrawlPod if you want to see Twitter and Instagram posts, previews of these episodes. Go into the link tree if you want to see the Discord and our other social stuff. The Discord in particular has been popping off. Kenneth's been playing Magic the Gathering like every single night. He won with a 5-color Tiamat deck and a draft format. It was amazing, with my guidance, of course. If you want to talk to us through email, our email is thedungeoncrawlpod@gmail.com. Pause for dramatic effect. Now, you're hearing all this Dungeon Crawl stuff. This is the Dungeon Chronicles. What gives? Dungeon Crawl is our informative podcast about D&D in the tabletop RPG space, where Ryan and I chatted up. Last week, we did Fizban's Treasury of Dragons and why it's possibly going to be the best D&D book in years, or at least 5e. One prior to that, there's been a Final Fantasy XIV kick, and we're definitely a part of it. We've been playing it. It was how Final Fantasy and MMOs have changed how we play D&D 5e. You hear that gravel in my voice? I'm losing it. It's also going to be our 2nd year anniversary and our 100th episode coming in like 2 weeks or so. We're hoping to do Q&A, and I really need to gather questions for that. So if you want to be a big help, jump into the link tree or whatever, Instagram, social media, I don't know. Give us questions. I need them, okay? I want them. Where can you listen to all of our stuff? Dungeon Crawl, Dungeon Chronicles, whatever you want. The stream that you might have missed of this, the one that's going on right now, that's on YouTube. Search Dungeon Crawl Podcast. You'll be able to find everything. There's playlists for whatever you need. And also, if you're audio only, all podcasting platforms, of course. So, scheduling from now, if you want to catch a stream of this live, because you haven't yet, you've only been listening to the VODs or the podcasts, Mondays. The next one is July 26th, likely at 6 p.m. CST. Sometimes we do 7. Where to watch live, it's twitch.tv/Dungeon Crawl Network. Check that out. And as a final parting gift, I want to do a magic trick. Think of a number between 1 and 5. Now pick that number and put it as your review in Apple Podcasts. And if you're right, maybe you'll give a gift. And I'll give you a little hint. The number's 5. So if you're right, maybe you'll win a prize. I don't know. Goodbye.
No, and my moxie rather,
Your
protects
father a
me.
Hydra?
There's a story about that. No.
But you only
debate,
have one
debatable.
head.
No answer.
Yeah, it's not the part that matters. Is heritage.
Yeah. So, yeah, I assume one of you should take it.
By
Do
all
you need
means, yeah. By all means, Zardy, you can take it. Usually, a
I
little
look
bit
at it.
close
Get hurt
to
a lot.
things, and
I
more-
really want
and-
to swallow it, but I don't.
And I think it's fitting because you were the closest to Marlowe, and now he's here with
True.
you.
and you do get beat up a little more than us. I've found.
Yeah, I would have died for him, but instead he died for us, so.
But now he's here with you. So
Always,
Should make some t-shirts.
forever.
what?
What?
What's a T-shirt?
You can't make shirts out of tea.
It's something in the book that, yeah. Never
It
mind.
must be
Okay,
some sort of
mm.
artifact, huh?
So now that we're
Yeah.
dislodged, what's the plan? We're gonna.
Oh shit! I'm going to the helm.
Oh,
Sorry.
I mean, the ship's not moving at this point, but
Oh,
it's-
okay,
it's-
yeah.
it's still funny.
about how far you think we got? 10-10.
I mean, probably just half a day's of travel back north.
Does that
Oh.
sound about right, Major?
Yeah, I mean, we were going really fast whenever the Hydra started leading us.
True.
Cut a lot of the travel. It seemed like it knew what it was doing.
All right.
Jackal. Hey. Was your Dr. Slide guy after the Event Horizon?
He's in it. This is where he makes his residency.
Okay.
But was his teachings and everything happening after the Event Horizon?
I came across him after the school sort of disbanded. The school tried to survive a bit post dawning, I suppose. I think he might have been another instructor there. I don't know. I didn't meet them all. And then he started gathering some of the old staff. A few years
Sorry,
after.
Use the wrong word. Yes, the dawning. Thank you. I think we just need to get to the Event Horizon.
Yeah.
That's where I'm heading. I've got a group I'm meeting up with right at the front.
Oh.
Did you say Omano?
Yeah.
Do we need to give him the lightning rod?
Yeah, I
or
mean, the
do we
deal's
keep
a- find
that for
it?
some reason.
Nah, a deal's a deal.
Perfect. Well, that makes, I think, 2 out of the 5 that I'm looking for.
Okay, why now?
Yeah.
Before you, I
hold
kind
on.
of grab it while it's in his hand, so we're like both holding it. Why do you? Yes,
Nice.
we're both holding this rod. Why do you need 5 of them?
I mean, they were all originally part of one.
Voltrod.
Don't know what that is, but these were Dr. Slide's originally. It was a part of an artifact in the past that could control lightning, and he wishes to get them back so that it can't be used anymore.
Can't be used.
I look to the
Okay.
rest of the group, still holding the rod. Do we want to make good on our word and give this to them?
I mean,
I mean,
seems
do we have
alright.
any need for it?
No, you're right. I let go.
If he's hoping to get all these and collect them from people that are using them for bad will, I mean.
Listen, I got a pretty rock, so I don't care about that stick.
Also,
That's
does
fair.
anybody have water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
Sure.
Yes.
When you produce
yeah,
the water from your
I'll-
belongings?
I'll hand him my water pouch, water skin,
Okay. He takes it and just pours it
a
over his
Ziploc
head.
full of water.
You just
He
pour
pours it over his head.
He's drying out.
Oh, yeah.
The
Hot.
fish.
It is a little toasty out here.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Are you fish?
No. It's
Oh.
a dry skin. It's really
Oh.
dusty out here.
There's some
You need-
lotion you can get for that.
You need ointment.
Yeah.
Water will be fine. I'm a bit far from home. If I can find any sort of body of water, I'll be fine.
Mm.
Where's your home? I'm from Brightwall. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice place. There's a large body of water over there. That would be
Yeah.
a nice home.
So
Yeah.
you're looking for a person made of water?
Sorry, hold on.
Oh.
I can't.
No, like a large pool or a large pond.
No, I can't remember where I'm from.
Well, that's sad.
Or
It
it could
is.
be good.
I guess that's true, but I mean, our home, that's what makes us who we are.
You're always
Whoa.
welcome at Chicken if you want to say you're from Chicken.
You confuse me more every time you speak.
Good.
Brightwall's kind of messed up, so I wouldn't recommend going there anytime soon.
The place next to it is a little bit more nasty.
Yeah, not much better.
Chicken's wonderful.
Chicken, beef,
Chicken.
stew. Is that for dinner?
She's from a place.
Alright.
It's
Yeah,
an
she's-
island.
She's from
Okay.
She calls it chicken.
You
Yeah.
don't want to eat chicken. It's dirt and trees.
You can't
Well-
say that. You just try to eat a rock, Zoda.
Yeah, but a rock isn't a tree. Duh.
It's part of the earth.
Look, I'm
Yeah?
all for talking in circles now, but we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk with these two,
Hey,
Zerda and Romano.
Sure.
we'll be right back.
So,
Yeah.
am I crazy or is my counting wrong that Bardish was not on the ship when the Hydra attacked?
I didn't see him, but I'm not.
I
I didn't
didn't-
see him either.
I was over with Major, so I don't really remember.
The weird land shark things attacked. He was there, but when the Hydra attacked, I went below deck to get the harpoon and came back up, saw Omano, didn't see Zerda, and I didn't see Bardish anywhere, but they said he was gone once we left.
Yeah.
So that doesn't add up.
I'd last seen him shooting off those ballista things.
Yes, that's the last time I remember seeing him as well.
Maybe he followed us in but went in a different head.
I mean, they said he's below deck. You want to?
But they said he was below deck and that he didn't go in the Hydra, that he fell overboard.
Well, then I'll just go talk to him.
Yeah, let's talk to the guy, I guess.
All right. Yes,
Okay.
he would love to talk to us.
Oh, speaking of that, I need that song. Where is
You
it
can
at?
go. You can go steer the boat, and then me and Normano.
Yes.
Oregano. Sorry, we'll go talk
Oh no,
to
you said it right.
Bardish.
I'll
Oregano.
go-
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
holler if anything crazy happens up here.
Sure.
Yep, we're off, Major. Let's go. Point me in the direction.
Jackal,
I
you
go
staying
to
with
the
us,
wheel.
or what's your plan?
Checking us.
Well, I've got the rest of Dr. Slide's cohorts, employees, I don't know what we are. He does pay us. They're at the Event Horizon. There was a group of them that were looking to get back in after completing their tasks.
Are they all dry?
No, they're more normal than me. A bit eclectic, but...
Okay, well, I mean, I guess you're welcome to hang out on board, but we got business below deck. So if we don't see you again, hey, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching
part
over
of the
us.
deal was to get you somewhere safe after entering.
Yeah.
If you don't want that, then I can head off on my own. But we'll probably see each other
Oh,
regardless.
you're gonna lead us through, is what you're saying?
That was part of the deal.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't make that apparent. I'm still glad you gave me the item back.
Well, yeah. I mean, if that's part of the deal, deal's a deal. We'll finish it off strong.
Perfect. If any of you have any more water in some time, I may ask you for it.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Toodaloo.
Yeah. Toodaloo. Yeah.
As we walk away, I'm just like, he uses a lot of big words that I don't think really mean anything.
He's very definitely well spoken for a janitor, for sure.
Hey, what are you saying about janitors, mate, huh?
Hey.
I feel like he's learned a lot over his years.
This always happens where, like, Salty is off by himself, and then it's Zerda and Armano that
It's
go
the
do
squad.
some... Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, I'm at the helm.
Okay, cool. Give me a survival check.
Me?
Just see where you're going.
Just see where
You got Tintin with you, so she can point you ish.
Oh, I was gonna say Major's also there, so
Yeah, so definitely do it with advantage.
survival as a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Nice. Yeah. So you guys collaborate a bit, pull out a map and some sort of information from Tintin's book as well.
See,
like you
this,
get the-
this I can read. I can read this.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, maybe I should draw you some more maps with the information that I find. Take us to some interesting places.
Sure, I'd be all up for that.
So use whatever 2-man crew you've got up here to try to get everything situated to go in the proper direction. Okay. Zerda or Mono, you guys step downstairs, and to the left and right of the staircase that you finish walking on this process. Yes, a manual on how to go down the stairs by Braxton Lambert, Dungeon Master. There are a set of doors to your right and to your left. I mean, one definitely seems like it has been not touched for a while, and the other's cracked open.
He's probably in that one.
Another
I knock
manual,
on
how
them
to
both.
find doors. Braxton Lambert. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you knock on both of them, and then the one on the right after you knock on it. That's the wrong song. Execution, Braxton. Sorry, a little under the weather. Couldn't quite
Hey, good
produce
morning,
the correct
Mordish.
aura here. Morning, afternoon, whatever time it is.
You doing all right?
I'm okay. I fell off the Hydra. The others tell you I fell off the boat. You all okay? Glad to
How'd
see
you
you're.
fall off?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, saw this thing eat you two, rather, one of you. And then tried jumping onto its neck, cut its throat open, but it was really tough. I fell off. Kind of embarrassing, honestly.
Damn,
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
that sucks,
I-
man.
It was too tough and I fell off.
I got a dirty 20.
I mean, he seems embarrassed, rightfully so.
It happens, man. I mean,
Listen, I'm gonna crawl up onto the bed and put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but you figured, someone of my vocation, I'd be pretty okay at riding
yeah, we
monsters,
could have
staying
used
on.
you in there for sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. You seem
If
like
it
you're
makes
fine,
you-
though.
If it makes you feel better, I cut the inside of its throat all the way down.
Good, it's just like I was there. Nice. Maybe I don't need to be here. I was doing right awful shooting on that ballista over yonder.
Yeah.
But you're more good on the ground, not in the air, and that's fine.
Yeah, but I just got some heroes I like, and they're pretty good at roping things, shooting things, so Kind of a shame, but hey.
Well,
It's all
have
right,
you ever
man.
really practiced?
I mean, that was practice.
Well, there you go.
Well, you usually want
I
to
wasn't
practice before
yeah.
you encounter something scary.
I wasn't good
battle.
swinging my axe for the first time.
Nah,
but
more
I-
about battle experience, though. Anyway,
Yeah.
You
I'm
sorry.
confused.
you know about this Dr. Slide guy?
Not a lick.
Okay. How about a guy named Jackal?
Might have heard it a bit upstairs from where I'm sitting, but
How
that's
about
it.
guys that need water to survive? Guys that pour water on
me,
themselves.
you.
Hang on. Guys that pour water on themselves that like live in the ocean or something. Does that happen?
I think he's secretly a fish.
Yeah, it sounds like a fish to me. Or somebody that has a really bad
okay.
case of like rashes or
Sorry to
something.
bother you, Bartis. You don't seem to know much.
Nah,
I just figured you were,
shit.
well, this Dr. Slide guy lives in.
Shit.
He lives inside the Event Horizon. That's why I thought you might know.
Yeah, I
about
ain't
him.
never been in there.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Thought you
ain't never
had.
been in there. No.
I thought you were supposed to lead us through.
Well, I said I had a theory as to being able to cut it. I'm good at cutting stuff, and I've got a magical nature about me now. That's about it.
No, to the Event Horizon.
Yeah. Feel like I can cut that big old.
Well, if you can't even cut a Hydra, I'm not sure you're gonna be cutting this.
That's a different thing. That's,
But I thought you had been there.
I thought he had to.
no, I haven't.
Well, it's good to have you along for the ride, but I think we're gonna be listening to the guys upstairs that might know how to get through this thing a little more than you.
Well, I
Shit.
mean, again, you need expeditious. So like this is good for you.
I appreciate the initiative that you're showing on this adventure.
I like your vocabulary. Seems very on topic. What? I mean,
What?
it seems like my song is over at this point. I probably should get better
He
at what I'm
just passes
doing.
out when the song ends.
He only exists when the song is on.
If you look, my legs are kind of fucked up at the moment. You look down, he's got a cast on one and like a brace on the other. So I'm
Salty's is pretty messed up too.
shit. I didn't see him. Is he alive? Is he okay?
Yeah, just
He has a fistula.
yeah. Wait, what?
Right.
Things like crawled out of his leg.
Whoa.
Yeah.
with
You know
it-
what
There
he's
are
doing?
These big grub worms, and they got inside of him, and they crawled around under his skin.
All
and
right,
they ate him
Okay,
from
maybe
the
part bug
inside.
now, but that's not.
And he's up there leading the ship. So what a trooper, huh?
Yeah, what a troop.
What a guy. What a captain.
Yeah.
What a guy, makes you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on him.
Oh,
I'm,
sorry, I gotta go do my first date.
Yeah, I'm
first
gonna-
mate duties.
Nap sounds pretty good.
Yeah, first mate calls. See you later.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You you ran out the door.
I'm still standing on his bed with my hand on his shoulder.
Did he just say first mate?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't listening to anything that he said.
Right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I was
that's on brand.
I was thinking about food, so
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I mean, it sucks we don't have a chef up here.
I can cook.
I don't know if I want to. Yeah, maybe one day.
Do you not trust my cooking?
Do you have salt?
I have sweat that tastes like salt.
Yeah, maybe.
I also have salty upstairs.
that is true. Well, maybe we should find
Yes.
out if he can cook.
Also, Tintin might have salt. Don't they use salt for magic?
I don't know, but
I'll go find
let
some
me tell you
salt for
what.
you.
In like
Yeah.
30 minutes, can you come and talk to me again? My eyes will probably be closed, but you function as a wake up clock for me. If you just start talking, I'll probably wake up.
I'm gonna
You do
be
that?
real with you.
Yeah,
I don't know what 30 is.
when you feel like it, just leave and
Okay.
then come back a bit later.
Great.
Thanks.
I'm still standing on his bed with my hand on his shoulder.
He starts putting his hand up, and then like when my cats jump up on my desk, I put my hand on their face and I just start pushing
Oh
them
yeah,
until they
just
jump
push
off.
him back.
And then she pops onto the ground. All right, bye
Cool.
now.
I fall onto the ground and I roll out of the door.
God damn. Romano, Salty, I guess you guys feel each other's aura as you are both on the deck now. Oh, you're. I don't know why I worded that. My brain just works
Romano,
weird
your
ways.
aura.
Thank you.
I can feel you.
yeah, so Salty's navigating through the dust right now. As you guys begin to travel a bit for some time, is there anything you guys want to take care of?
I'm gonna sit with my new rock.
Rock's dead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too
Also,
soon.
Damn.
shut the fuck up. I'm also going to ask Tintin if she has any salt.
I don't, but I mean, we got Salty.
Hey.
Sorry.
Can you eat
practicing my
salty?
jokes. Yeah, you could, but that would be painful for him.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We
We do have some recipes,
never
though.
mind, you're too. Yeah.
Bardish wants salt.
Yeah, salt tastes pretty good.
Yeah, what does he want salt for?
I said he was hungry.
He wants me to cook for him.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, yeah, you tried to eat a rock.
Yeah.
So I don't
I
think.
told you once. I think again.
Okay, you got it.
I'll try anything one.
All right. Well, so very riveting talk as always, Zeta.
I'm trying to learn what one is.
I hold up my finger.
Good job.
Finger. I don't. That's it. Huh?
It's the loneliest number, Zeta. It's the loneliest number.
Major just has her hand in her face right now.
Zerta gives 1,000-yard stare.
She has her hand in her face.
If we're talking about food, I suppose I could try to cook something up. I'm not the best, though. Minor usually is the one who does that.
Omano,
Yeah,
Cook.
do you cook?
I dabble.
No, you dabble, huh?
Yeah.
I make traveling meals, but some could be tasty, but not right now. Yeah, you should cook us something, Omano.
I don't really have the resources for it right now, but I mean, I can see what we got.
There's a kitchen on the ship.
Is there, like supplies in there?
Mm-hmm. Fully stocked.
What the heck?
It's a little hidden away.
What do you mean, what the heck? It's normal to have a kitchen.
Yeah, but why would it be
quartermaster, a
fully
bosun.
stocked right now?
They probably
And,
have
like,
meat on
tools
salt,
and
right?
stuff, and like some like dried meat and jerkies on
Yeah.
it, but like nothing fancy.
All right.
I helped my mom cook back home. I can help you, Regno.
No rocks.
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
salt is a rock.
See? Some rocks are good to eat.
Oh, all
You
right.
come full
Well,
circle.
so I think what we need to do is just eat up, rest, kind of just take it easy before we get to the horizon.
Okay.
I don't know. Since we're gonna be working on something to cook, I guess, Major, I will put you in charge. If Salty's okay with it, I will put you in charge of the crow's nest for the time being.
That's fine. Listen to Romano, he's first mate.
What am I in
Roger
charge
that.
of?
You're gonna be assistant chef with me.
Yes. I did it.
Keep a close eye on her.
That's all right.
What do you mean?
She goes to walk up the crow's nest.
I squint my eyes at her as she walks away.
Okay.
I thought she trusted me. That bitch. I'm
Hey,
kidding.
whoa, hey.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
All right, come on, Zerda. Let's see what we got.
All right, yeah, you guys go jump down to the
It's
back
always
down the
Romano
stairs.
and Zerda.
I mean, you can go with them.
No, I'm steering the ship, Braxton.
There's a little
Put it on
cruise
auto.
control on the side. You pull the lever
Pill it.
down. You press the button a couple times.
Put the hazards on.
Yeah. Blinker. Okay, so yeah, you guys run down, and Tintin takes you as well. And it seems like there's a portion of the hull in particular that goes even lower, and you've just got to press a couple of buttons, like boop, 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 little wooden buttons, and it goes and it opens up, and there's like a little storage
Fancy.
area and a little kitchen area over there.
Okay.
You guys see what you whip up over,
It's like
over
a weird
couple of
wooden
minutes.
cryo freezer.
Yeah,
Kind of.
But they got a stovetop. They've got an oven.
Yeah, I mean,
They have a
whatever you need.
microwave.
They got any eggs
Do
in
they
here?
have hot plate? Girl only want two things: hug and hot plate.
And hot plate. All
I
right,
could,
Romano, what are you gonna cook?
Well, do they have any eggs back here?
We can look. You guys rummage around for a bit. Give me an investigation.
That's an important role, Romano. You better do well.
Oh, yeah.
I wanna look.
Uh,
I want to look for salt.
I'm right here.
That's gonna be a 5.
At best, at the moment, you can find like some rations, the ones in your bag. and some jerky, as well as like some cabbage that seems like it's okay. Like a little bit of holes in it here and there. And there's some like stock, chicken stock, soup stuff, and some bones in it. It seems like it's been sitting here for a while.
It's not great. I can maybe make some stew.
I mean, yeah, that sounds great. We haven't really had much food in a while.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Zerda, can you chop up some stuff for me?
Yes.
Oh God.
What is actually cooking with Ormano?
All right, guys. Step one.
I put a bunch of stuff on the counter and I pull out both my axes.
All right, Zerda. Step one.
And I'll pass the jerky to her.
You just start chopping this up into
Legit,
different.
Zerda and
small
Ormano,
little-
give me. God, what checks are these?
Sleight of
Survival?
hand.
All right, you can do survival or sleight of
I'm
hand.
pretty
I'll let you guys do
survival-y.
whatever. See what goes on here. Do I have a fun? Here we go.
Here's sleight of hand.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh my God, the best.
Natural
food we've ever
20.
had.
25.
Man,
got
stuff
a-
is flying.
I got a 12.
That's not too bad.
It was almost much better.
Armano's like immaculately cutting stuff and like getting things prepared, and he's putting things in the right places. And like when I cook, God, I cooked earlier this weekend. It's been terrible. Ormano looks nothing like that.
Yeah, you gotta light a fire, and you gotta simmer this broth over it, and get it going,
Perfect.
and then toss the stew into it. Man.
So what we know when Ormano says he dabbles, because he also
means
said he
he's perfect
dabbles.
at it.
Yeah, when he dabbles, he said when he played the piano as well. So I think when he says he dabbles, it just means he's very good at it.
He's a capable guy. Why do you think?
trades.
What do you think got him married?
True.
You're married?
I'm a married
Yeah.
man.
He wears a ring. Okay,
I know,
yeah.
true.
So over like, about like maybe 20 minutes of prep and 30 minutes of cook time. Not too complicated here. You get a presentable dish. It's like you get some weird ingredients and the Breath of the Wild, and a pretty decent dish
Yeah.
comes out of it. Sparkling a little bit. You got a couple
Tintin, you won't
stars
find this in your book, I'll tell you that.
there. Probably not, but I can write it.
Take a sip.
Can you put some in a cup, please?
Of course, we got cups in here, right? Here you go. All right.
Sure.
And I'll fill up a couple.
All right, Zerda, go start taking these to some of the crew members.
I'll bring
I'm
some
gonna
to
grab-
Salty.
I'm gonna grab a cup and I'm gonna grab a handful of salt.
Okay.
I have to go see Bardish first, and then I will be back.
God.
Yeah, let me know what they
He's
say.
gonna ruin it.
If they don't
I
like
will.
it, then I will rework it for next time.
Perfect.
All right. Is Zerda? Let's go to Bardish.
Yeah, I go to Bardish.
All right. He's asleep.
I use my foot to kick open his door, and I dance my way in.
He's still asleep. Sorry, I burped into the microphone.
I quietly walk up next to his bed,
Mhm.
and I lean in over him and I go, "Wake up!"
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
I have a cup of hot soup, and
yeah, I smell
I have what you asked me for.
And I hold out my hand like this.
Thank you. I much appreciate that. I was having a nice dream. It was not a mandible-y or buggy.
I'm still holding out my fist.
Thank you.
I dump salt into his fist.
Is that it?
No, also the soup.
Can you hold the soup out?
I hold out the
Please
soup.
don't pour it. Just hold it steady. And he
Okay.
puts the salt in there. It goes. Whoosh.
Oh, you didn't even taste it first.
God,
Yeah.
he ruined it.
Yeah. I
You really
salt.
like
It's-
salt?
Yeah, it's good. Crave
Oh,
that
okay.
mineral.
That's why he likes me so much, dude.
He takes it and goes. A little too much salt, but
Yeah,
my compliments
sure.
to the chef.
Okay, I'll tell Ormano that there was too much salt.
No, don't. It was a joke.
Oh,
Don't tell him that. It's good. You can tell him it's good. Thanks.
okay.
I'll be out in a
Okay.
second.
I'll tell him it was good, thanks.
Is everybody having... I'll just go with you. Join the family dinner table, I guess.
Can you walk?
That is a good point.
I try to pick him up.
Give me a strength check.
What is happening? Just before this sale, Braxton was like, "Hey, there's gonna be some complicated mechanics and stuff."
There is. It's just, as always, it takes longer to do everything.
I rolled a natural 1.
He fucking crushes you.
I feel like I get stuck under him.
And somehow he gets stuck under you and can't get up. You guys
Where
see like
did
a
you
weird.
go?
I'm under you. Why do you weigh so much?
I am wearing armor.
That's true. You should probably take
And
that
also
off when you're resting.
the weight of my personality.
The weight of your brain.
Oh boy. Well, guess we're gonna have to figure this out. And then we do a weird like fade transition over to all the stuff being set up.
Wipe.
A wipe. And Tintin comes up salty. Salty.
Oh, you okay there?
Good. So I had to rewind things. I mean, what? Yeah, we've got dinner downstairs. The ship does have like a go straight feature.
Yeah, no, the autopilot. Yeah, I see it here. I
But have some dinner with us. You could probably do that.
Yeah, I pressed the autopilot button. Yeah, the sails come
Comically
down.
large button.
Yeah, just press it, sails come down. All right, yeah. Smells good. Smells good.
Yeah, it seems great. He didn't have much to work with, but he did it. Do you have the chef feat, Ormano?
I don't.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, you all gather downstairs, and merriment ensues. Bardish and Zerda come hobbling in together. He's crawling, and she's just sitting on him.
I got him some crunches.
Yeah, look, this isn't how I wanted to get in here, but I can't use my legs anyway, so.
Can't you use your blades as like
yeah, he's dragging
just
through right now.
crawling on the ground. Jesus.
I feel like I'd be behind him holding his legs like we're in a wheelbarrow position.
God.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Don't scrape up the tables, you hear?
I sit
I'll get
on
in
the
chair.
table.
It's okay.
They see me, I
Ormano,
got,
this tastes.
they see I got like
there's
a cloth like stuffed in, like a really nice apron.
There you go.
There's a saying where I come from. That tastes like a nat 20.
Yeah.
That's what that tastes like.
I appreciate it.
It's odd. I've never
You guys like it?
never heard that before. Yeah, it tastes great.
Oh, well, it's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, I mean, if you had any better ingredients, it'd rival miners, I'd say.
Yeah,
well.
work with what I got, work with what I got.
That's what you need to out here.
I used to always cook for my wife. She'd be out doing her work and preaching and yada yada yada. She'd come home after a long day and have some nice food prepared. I haven't really done it in a while, so it's nice.
I mean, miner usually would say some sort of piece at the table. I mean, if you're of the cloth, then
You've got more cloth than I do, so yeah, it would probably have to be you.
Oh, I already started. I'm sorry.
It's fine. A lot of the prayers and sayings and stuff wouldn't be applicable here anyway.
That's fine.
Well, I'll say something for my main man, Kellenvor.
No, Salty looks perked up, and then when he said Kellenvor, just kind of slows back down.
I appreciate.
Should I say something?
Sure, yeah. It's about
Mommy, also? You do Kellenvor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
just
do, yeah.
I just want to say I appreciate you not taking us into your embrace quite yet. And we'll hopefully be there not too soon, but
Yeah. Well, watch what you say.
soon enough that it's our time.
Just at the right time, mate. At the right time.
I'm still pretty new at this, all right? Zerda, if you want to go ahead and say anything for Bommy.
Is there a window where we are? Where are we?
Yeah, you can see kind of the landscape passing by, or at least the dust through some of the windows. It's very nautical looking. It's got a little latch, and you twist it open. You can probably pull it out.
I'm gonna take out like the best piece of like cabbage from my soup.
There's a big chunk in there. You were saving. You were about to eat it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take it over to the window and I'm gonna open the window and I'm gonna chuck it out. Be like, "That's for you, buddy. Good job with your stuff, and thanks for your stuff."
Just roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I'll roll a different d20 because that
See,
one
now that's a dinner thing I could get behind.
got a 17.
There's a large rush of wind, and it's kind of getting darker outside right now, but there's this figure that swoops by and whoosh, chomps onto it and flies up.
Yeah, he liked it.
Only you noticed that, though. Well, that was... Can't say I condone getting rid of rations and food, but if that's what you do for your religion, then...
It's only a little
it's a
bit.
piece of cabbage. Come on.
Did you find much else down there?
Salt and jerky.
Yeah, it's not much, unfortunately. It looks like it was probably cleared out on whoever owned this thing before us.
Oh, probably fine.
Yeah, what, we have half a day to get there? Yeah, it's fine.
I do need to mention that I can't eat this.
What can you
Why?
eat?
It's a bit too salty for me.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You want some water?
Sure. Yeah, it's about time again.
There's my skin of water.
Let's check. A couple hours goes by. Yeah, it's my water time.
Dumps it on him again.
How long does it
I'm
take
going-
us to get through the event horizon?
I mean, it depends on the timing itself. There have been moments in the past where I've had adventurers of particular note that opened it themselves. So we'll see. But if my cohorts, employees, associates, I don't know. If they're there, we can probably figure it out. I did get note that there seems to be a bit of an issue that has arisen. We'll see if we can help when we get there.
All right.
But I will retire for the night. Stay safe until we arrive.
Would you like me to show you to a room?
I'll just probably go to the crow's nest.
I look at Ormano. Is that cool with you? That's kind of like your hang spot.
Yeah, that's great. Salty approved it earlier.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Have a night.
You as well.
How do I have...
And that's where we'll end our session.
All right.
Well, I got through like none of what I prepared, so I'm good.
You should have expected that.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
good.
the
But it was a lot of fun.
role
That was a lot of
playing.
fun. That was I genuinely laughed.
Hey, yeah, role playing's fun, man.
I feel like Ryan comes prepared with several raunchy jokes to tell based off of his items.
No, that's
I'll
just
improv.
Ryan. Ryan doesn't
Just
like Ryan
fun.
says things that I find very funny.
All right.
I don't think Ryan knows or notices that.
Well, it's
His
just
theme
interesting
song
'cause-
is "I'm feeling myself."
I touch myself.
No, it's the one
I touched
from
myself.
it's Freaking You for the part 5 ending 1 song. No, it just freaks me out because the campaign that he does for us is like grim dark, not a lot of
Mhm.
comedy. So whenever he does make jokes like these, I'm like, who are you? He's Ormano.
Man, I'm
That's
so excited for Applebee's.
Applebee's,
oh my
man.
god,
Not
yeah.
sponsored. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Applebee's hit us
Hey,
up.
Applebee's,
Honestly, one
get at me,
Applebee's.
bro.
At me, bro. So glad you guys had fun. This was particularly enjoyable for me.
Of
Felt
course,
like
it was fun.
Like I
Pretty
always say.
relaxed.
One of
Any
our
day
better
that I almost
sessions.
eat a rock is a good day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how do you
it's
feel about
pretty
that item? I
relaxed,
feel
man.
like I made that from scratch. Like that's a complete. That's a Braxton
I
team
like it.
original.
Whoa, Braxton original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
We're gonna-
10 HP isn't used enough. Not 10 HP.
Oh, what are you talking about,
Hit-
man?
hit
I
dice.
Use
live
a
off
lot.
temp HP.
But what are the dice that you have?
Hit
that you
dice.
use? Yeah, those things.
Hit dice, yes. Hit dice
Yeah.
need to be more utilized. But if you want to go see that utilized, maybe check us out next episode.
Whoa.
Yeah. See you guys later. Take
Yeah,
care.
we'll see us next
Thank y'all
week.
for
If you
Thank y'all
can't
for
wait,
listening.
binge watch all the other ones.
Do
You
it.
can watch them again. Pick up those little subtle things that you didn't pick up the first time.
There might
Yeah,
not be
like-
any, or there might be a lot. I don't know.
yeah, and like Ormana's wife being of the cloth. I think that's what was said this episode. maybe.
Yeah.
We dropped a lot of
Cloth.
things. I've been dropping a lot of stuff today.
His wife's in the box.
Not the box.
What's in the box?
It's a new meaning to put your dick in a book. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
All right.
With that good thing, we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.
Deuces.